The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about Mama Duck lawyer was speaking on Trump sending the feds to Chicago right before the FBG Duck hit. Let's jump straight into it. If anybody remember July of 2022, as you can see from the screen, Trump sent hundreds of federal agents to the city of Chicago. His statement was that he's sending them there to help fight crime in Chicago. He also was quoting about a 15-year-old getting shot and stuff like that, and how the city of Chicago is getting real bad. But let's jump into it and let's be honest with it. The reason why Trump sent the feds to Chicago is because Trump has businesses in Chicago. He has Trump Towers, and he's invested real heavily in Chicago. Let's be honest with you. Trump got a lot of millionaire friends that own businesses down there, and the investment in Chicago is starting to go down because of the violence. You know, you got to think, if FBG Duck is getting shot and killed in front of the Trump, not saying that he did, but in the area where the Trump Plaza is, and you know, the Gold Coast, and you know, all of these $100,000 $1 million skyline buildings.
That is a script because Trump had just sent the feds down there prior to the shooting. So it's so much that goes on.
You got condominiums down there. You know, you got designer stores. That's like a heavily attraction area. You know, that's where people will go to spend money at. They're not going to invest no money in south side of Chicago, the north side of Chicago, the west side of Chicago. They're going to do it in an area that they feel like is a safe area and they can get a return out of. And that would be downtown Chicago. And one thing we also got to remember is Chicago is one of the three or fourth biggest city in the United States. So that's the real reason why I believe Trump sent the feds to Chicago. It wasn't to fight crime or try to help stop the war and save these kids' lives. I don't think it was that. I believe that he started to notice that he's starting to see crimes being committed in luxury areas that he knows investors is investing in. You got to think, Trump is one of the, may not be the best president we have, but he's one of the best businessmen we ever seen in this world. I got to give Trump his credit. You know, people may not like him for whatever reason, but the guy is an awesome businessman. He know how to turn $1 into a $100 bill. Let's be honest, you know. So I just not going for the fact that Trump was trying to stop the violence in Chicago. I'm going to say it again. I believe that certain areas where crimes were starting to happen at, you know, I feel like it was getting close to his investments, his money, his hotel. Look, as y'all can see on the screen, he has one of the biggest skyline buildings in Chicago. And Chicago has some of the biggest buildings ever, you know. That's why he's sending the feds to Chicago, because he is heavily invested in the state of Chicago. The city of Chicago. It's not about stopping the violence. If don't no violence happen by this man hotel downtown, by these businesses, if his friends ain't calling him saying that they ready to pull out of this construction deal and they about to turn down this blueprint and this and that, or, you know, the business terms and stuff like that, Fortune 500 talk. If he not getting those calls, he's not sending the feds to Chicago. That's my honest opinion. If he didn't send the feds to Chicago, not saying the FEG duck hit wouldn't have happened, but more than likely the old Block 6 wouldn't be locked up. 63rd wouldn't be under investigation. They wouldn't be on no limit head right now. A lot of these old homicides wouldn't be getting picked up, like the KTS Dre, the KI, the Odie Perry. You know, all these homicides are starting to get picked up and looked into because now they have the resources. They have the money. The feds and the DEA got long money, long pool. They can go states, countries, whatever, tap into certain type of security system. They got the pool, the feds. They got the money too. That's how they paying a person to snitch $30,000, $25,000 because they can afford to do it. The Chicago Homicide Division didn't have the resources or the money to solve a lot of these crimes. Then on top of that, how can we worry about a murder that happened 2 years ago and 5 of them just happened this week? So it's like they was overcrowded, but by Trump sending hundreds of federal agents there, they there to work. They picking up cases, they indicting, they hitting people with RICOs, and if you think it's over, it's not. It's just starting. It's just starting. But it's your boy D's Media signing out. But that's my analysis and my prediction on what I believe on why Trump sent the feds to Chicago. I'm going to say it again. This man is heavily invested in Chicago. I'm talking millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in real estate companies, Skyline business. He got a hotel there. He's real good friends with I said billionaires, with millionaires and businessmen there. So he's been talking to those guys, and they saying, "Hey, man, we pulling out of Chicago. It's not worth it no more. You know, the violence ain't just staying in the hood now. Now it's coming in front of our $1 million buildings and stuff like that. That's why Trump sent the Fed. Trump's not gonna lose money over nobody. It's your boy D's Media signing out. Peace, positivity, network growth. It's your boy D's Media signing out. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Man, let's stop the violence, man. Let's save these kids. At the end of the day, man, you're going to do what you're going to do in life, man. But the only thing that I can do as being an older person is try to at least give you the tips, the pointers. It may not work. You may not listen, but it may be a year or two from now that you be like, yo, man, D's Media was right, man. He was really kicking that game to me. I just didn't want to listen right there because I was the same way when I was younger. But we signing up out of here.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?